Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we have a very special night ahead of us. Steve had to call off, so I will be filling in as your host for the Tech Bar Family Feud special. Tonight, we have the Gozynta family versus the YT Void family. Who will become the champion of the first ever Tech Bar Family Feud? Stay tuned to find out. Back to you, Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. Tech Bar, featuring Super Cousin Danny, featuring Powerhouse Ray, is back for another episode. This week, we brought Brian, Heather, and Faith Johnson of Gozynta. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, grab your drinks, and let's get right into the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here on our first ever, the Tech Bar. That's what we're calling it, right, Sean? The Tech Bar?
Yes, the Tech Bar. Yes, you are right, Ray.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Tech Bar. It feels like we're starting later and later. Yep.
Always an adventure.
Yeah, I am OIT Ray, joined as always by my super cousin Danny. What's up,
Hello,
dude?
everyone.
How you doing?
You know,
Doing. Yeah, we're doing.
one day we'll get this right, guys.
And we have super daughter Marissa with me.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, and this is because today is the Family Feud episode. We are doing. I had to look. I can't. So we set up new studio stuff. So I'm trying to figure out where actually the camera is. Over there. Okay. So this is the Family Feud episode. The reason we have super daughter Marissa is because we have the super family Johnson family from Gozynta that's going to be joining us. Simon, why don't we bring them up? I'm getting this. I don't know what this is, but hey, what's up? Good friends Heather and Brian and their daughter Faith. How you guys doing?
Good. Doing great.
Excellent.
Awesome. I'm so excited to have you guys here. What was the last event we were together? At IT Nation, or what was the last one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm looking forward to the next one. For those, sorry, I'm being told I'm loud. So for those few people that don't know who you guys are, Heather and Brian, can you give us your background real quick on Gozynta first, I guess?
Sure. Yeah. So Gozynta, we started out as an MSP quite some time ago, and Brian and I branched off Gozynta to kind of take some products that we had with Manage and give them a little more care and love. So Gozynta gets your information to Gozynta, the places it needs to. So we have Mobius, which is an accounting integration from Manage to QuickBooks Online. We have Tix, which is a text-to-ticket integration, and Gozynta Payments, which is super exciting, and we're like drinking extra tonight to celebrate that launch, which is coming up in days. So if you're interested in an alternative for getting paid, let us know, and we'll help you out.
Awesome. And I see already we have, as always, our OIT family. Faith, I didn't want to leave you out there. You want to share what Faith does with the Gozynta family?
I am the marketing coordinator for Gozynta, and it is certainly a journey, especially working for my lovely parents.
Yeah, and we didn't want to hire her. She actually ended up working for another company in the field, and she was that good because Brian said we're not hiring any of our kids, and she made herself seen, and so now she's an indispensable part of the team.
That is awesome. I love that. That's kind of how we had this one. I had used her as an intern when she was a kid, when she was 11, and she would work on every single department with me. And then, it kind of became illegal not to pay her, so we started paying her. And she did the college thing, and now she's still doing college, but she's full time now as a project manager and team lead, and kind of has worked on almost every department at this point. Yep. Yeah, I personally agree. Don't hire family ever. It's also as somebody who works with his wife and cousins and daughter, and and so and Faith is, as I like to call it, she's your Simon, or so.
But
Taller. Yeah, and I guess now is probably a good time also if you want to bring up NSITSP, because you do a lot of work with them too. I figure we should give them a little bit of time too.
That's great. Thank you. Yes. So I'm the Vice President of the National Society of IT Service Providers. If you have not joined this organization, please join it right away. We are looking to pass legislation, because legislation is being passed without our voice. And it's important that our voice is heard. All MSPs need to get together and figure out what the legislation is going to be, and be at those capital steps in your state capitals getting this to happen. We can't do it alone. We need everybody to join together. It can't just be a handful. So we need to really join together and do this, and we can. We can. All of you, I know how many there are out there of you. I've seen so many at IT Nation. I've talked to so many. You're driven, amazing people who can get this done together. So let's join forces and make things happen.
Absolutely. I love it. And doing great things. Join up. Just take a look, take a look around. They're always doing awesome things, definitely raising the tide for MSPs everywhere. So, and vendors too. So we appreciate you. So Simon, we have a packed house today. What do we got coming up next, man?
So this is a drinking show. So the first thing that we're gonna need to talk about is the drinks that you guys are gonna be having for tonight. So Faith, why don't you go first and tell us what you'll be drinking today?
So I am drinking my iconic Malibu and pineapple. It is the only thing that I can stomach as of right now, because I just turned 21. So that is my go-to drink, and it's the only drink. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
No, we're not going to do that.
I tried.
At this point, I think it's more of a gift not to sing happy birthday than to, but we definitely happy birthday, and we celebrate with you in spirit. So I'm glad you're going to be drinking with us.
Hey, Heather and Brian, what will you be drinking today?
So I am going to be drinking a Stella. That is my go-to for right now.
And I have a gin and tonic.
Nice. We're doing gin as well today. So
Interesting. I think that's the first, isn't it?
yeah. Oh, okay. If you want to lead that in, go ahead.
What? The
The
gin and
gin.
tonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. Simon?
This show is off the rails very early. I apologize, everybody. I know it's a little discombobulated. We're trying to do new stuff here, and it's interesting. So, yeah, actually, I have Stella in my fridge too, believe it or not. So, our drink of the day, Danny brought up. I always do bourbon because I love bourbon, and Danny said, "Let's do gin this episode." So we're doing. They can see it on the screen. I mean, they could.
Oh, that's true.
So
Forgot about that.
It's a big graphic,
Forgot
right?
about that.
So we're doing gin today. I don't know if Empress is any good. I know it changes color with citrus, so that's why we picked that one. Have you ever had Empress, Danny?
No, I have not. It's always been that green bottle one. What was the...
That's absinthe, dude.
No. Not that. Not absinthe. It was... It's like a weird name. I don't know.
Tanqueray?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
the one. That's the one.
I've actually, with the exception of a few martinis, I've never had gin straight. So, are you a gin drinker, sir? Are you?
I am. I do like
Okay.
gin.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like gin.
Why do you
I mean,
like gin?
it's just something different. I mean, had it this past Sunday or Saturday for my father's birthday. See, I can't even remember the day. That's how good it was. And it was actually pretty delicious. So I thought maybe why not?
Nice.
Do some gin.
And we got this bottle. I was recommended to get this bottle from my local liquor store. They said to pick it up because it is phenomenal. I've never tried it, so I figured why not. It's called a Harry Blues Gin. It is a local gin here in Miami, a distillery in Miami, with Harry Bluestein. Is that Bluestein?
I can't even see. Yeah,
Yeah, let's go with that. Bluestein.
Looks
Yeah.
accurate. Yeah.
And this is actually signed by the owner of the company. So we're going to be trying this out and seeing how it goes. Simon?
Yeah. So next up, we do have a toast, or we do have some rules first at the bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring them up, and then I want Faith to read the first 3 rules, and then Heather and Brian to read the 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Are you able to see that? We kind of fixed it once after like 3 weeks of people.
Wait. Did he do politics and religion with different capitalization? Yes, he did. Oh, come on, man.
Give that man a raise,
Simon.
Oh man.
You want to grab your own?
Faith, you want to go ahead and tell us the number 1, 2, and 3?
All right. The bartenders are always right. No politics or religion at the bar.
Simon?
If you hear these words, you drink namaste, unprecedented, or the new norm.
Perfect. And then Heather and Brian, you want to go ahead and read 4, 5, and 6?
Sure. Musical theater are on 24/7. Oh, wait. Sorry. What's that word? Oh, sports. Okay. Not familiar. 5.
You know, sports ball?
What happens at the
Sportsy
bar
ball.
stays at the bar.
I think we're going to start a fight here.
Oh, wow.
And number 6, if the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
Perfect.
Smells good.
And next up, we do have a toast. So we do have a special birthday toast for Faith since it was her birthday this month.
And Simon, you are going to drink with us, right?
Yeah,
We poured you a glass.
of course. Especially for Faith's birthday, we're gonna go ahead and toast. So let me get a. Sorry.
Simon, why don't you read the
it's
toast
just-
off to us?
All right. So some people drink from a glass half empty, and some drink from a glass half full. It's your birthday celebration, so drink as many glasses as you want. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right,
And happy
fine.
birthday. Thoughts? I'm not a gin guy, so I will go last.
It's good. Citrusy. Has a lot of flavor in it. Could really feel it going down. I'll tell you that much.
I think it's smooth. It's nice.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
How do you like it, Marissa?
I think it's really good. I like this. I don't know what I was expecting. I've never had gin before. I really like this.
I get why he says to put it on in freezer
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I do like it, though. It's not bad.
I have a bottle of
Is-
like the cheapest gin sitting in my freezer right now because I hate
It's
it.
probably the same
And
one I had this past weekend.
What gin do you have in your freezer?
oh, I don't. It was like the cheapest one I could get from the package store, but my boyfriend's brother likes gin, and I hate gin. So it's like I'm buying you the cheapest bottle. It's huge, so it's awful. It's really bad.
But you're being, you're making sure you're taking care of your people when they come visit. That's nice. I like that. Brian, are you drinking out of a beaker?
I am.
That's awesome. I
I
love
like that. That's pretty
These were all my drinking glasses before Heather and I got together, but turns out they're rather fragile, and so this is one of the maybe the last one that survived.
That is awesome. Yeah, we had to get new drinking glasses because
Yeah.
we had etched ones with LIT on them, and they did not survive. So yeah, it happens.
Now, Brian, you didn't get those beakers used, right?
No.
From your local community college or anything like that? Just
Yeah, no.
just want to make sure, or high school.
Is that a thing, like pass down the beakers like from one generation to
I
another?
mean, it's
Would you like me to pass down beakers? I think that would be pretty cool. I honestly that would be like unique, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah, but like what were they used for before, and what are you drinking?
You don't want to grow a third
That's
ear or something.
I have to. I mean, short of being like a meth, like unless you're driving an RV making meth, right? But like short of that, like if you're doing any kind of science and you have beakers, I have to imagine your cleaning procedures are probably above average, right?
Well, as we learned in that show that you're referring to, cleanliness was very important to Heisenberg.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't want to bet my life on it.
Speaking of, what was the name of the chicken place? Pollo Loco?
Pollos Hermanos.
Pollos Hermanos. Yeah. So since we have family on here, I figured it would be a good idea to talk about like what our first jobs were.
Oh yeah.
What was your first job, Danny? Oh shit, I know this one.
I still remember this.
Because I didn't get a job there. He's like, come apply.
The date
Jerk.
and the year I got hired. It was October 31st. That's right, Halloween. That's why I remember. 1996. And it was at a store that no longer exists and hasn't existed for a very long time now, thanks to Best Buy. It was called Incredible Universe. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it was an affiliate of like Radio Shack.
I don't think there was any others besides here, right?
No, there was.
Really?
There was.
Oh, so
There
it's
was
like
like-
Planet Hollywood
They
disappeared.
were big. They had about 4 along the East Coast.
That's awesome. Marissa, I kind of think I know what your job was.
I remember the date and the year too. June 11th, 2011.
Because it was the founding day of the company. Simon, I imagine it was in a preschool somewhere?
Yeah, it was.
What was your first job? It was the t-shirt shop, right?
No, it actually wasn't. It was actually with my father as well. He used to own the delivery business, so they used to like deliver food. So I used to just pick up food, and then I hated that shit so bad. I hated that.
So you were like Uber Eats before Uber Eats?
Pretty much, it really was. It was like a local Uber Eats, and then he ended up selling the business.
Took your job.
And then after that, I moved on to the t-shirt shop, which was also a terrible job. It was just kind of like flipping shirts, just screen printing the whole day. And now we're here doing marketing stuff.
Nice. What about you, Faith? What was your first job?
It was May of 2016, and I worked for Mobius Works, which was the MSP that was before Gozynta. And I filed papers all day, every day. And that was awesome. And yeah, it was great.
Did you ever think you would get that descriptor? It was awesome.
They were long days, but it filled up an entire summer, and it was great. And I got paid under the table because I couldn't work yet legally. So
nice.
An entire summer of filing papers. It was awesome.
It was so good.
That's like the best way.
I think Martin says it perfectly, and that was awesome. That's great. What about you, Brian, Heather? What about you guys? Do you remember your first jobs?
Well, I've actually very similar to Faith's, I guess. I worked for my dad. My entire family are electricians, so I worked for Johnson Electric. When I was pretty young, I would follow him around for the day. He would have me do stuff like, go roll up that extension cord or whatever, and pay me $20 at the end of the day.
That's
And my first job was I played the harp at a Chinese restaurant.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen those two combined together. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, there you go, Simon.
Wow. That is awesome. Do you still play?
Well, yeah, I mean, no, but that was my major in college. One of them, journalism and harp. I don't do either, so
Okay.
Yay, college, but
Nice.
Could if you had a harp.
Yes, if I had a harp, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, Keith's first job was breaking stones with Fred and Barney, I think, back in the day. Mine was I also was paid under the table, a very respectable $20 a week. when I was 12 years old, I worked in the veterinary office next to my parents' office because I would go to their office after school every day. And I said, okay, well, there's a vet's office and they have cool animals, and let me go hang out there. And ended up working there for a little bit. And it was actually a cool job. There was some stuff that happened, but it was a cool job.
That's good. That's awesome.
You can tell there's a family history of underage work here.
Yeah. I mean, and now that this is recorded, these are stories. These may
only for entertainment purposes.
The names have been changed to protect the less than innocent. So speaking of back in the day in IT Nation, IT Nation was a club. Simon, can you give me some context on this? What am I looking at here?
No. So we heard something about a story about one of the first times that Heather attended IT Nation was actually because Brian took her on a date or something similar like that. You guys want to expand on that?
Yeah. So Brian and I had started dating, and he asked if I'd like to, he's looking confused. He's like,
No,
you know what I'm going to tell?
I'm not sure which story. There's a couple that are.
There are some, yeah. So he asked if I wanted to go to this conference, and, I think I'd only been to like a health conference in like our local Rotary Club. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'll see what this is about. And I was just blown away, like thinking that there were going to be like some like setup, folding tables, with like in a Rotary Club, to what IT Nation actually was. And yeah, we had such a great time, and we're both kind of introverts that can pretend to be extroverts. So I started trying to meet everybody, and I was just finishing my MBA at the time. So I was like asking people why they were going to certain booths and why they weren't going to other booths, and kind of doing just some research for my own, I don't know, just because I like to do that. And met all sorts of people. We were in the rock bar sitting down with everybody. And then on the way home, he said, I think we should do this together. So then we decided that was the first step of starting Gozynta, was the way that we interacted there. And
that was before SaaStr?
It
must
was.
Have been, yeah.
And then he proposed after that when we went to SaaStr, then he proposed.
That is so sweet. I love it. I'm constantly trying to get Michelle to go to conventions. She will go with Gio and like do side stuff, but like not actually attend. Maybe I should tell her it's a date and like try to convince her to go. You think?
No. You got it. No? It's the other way around. We're gonna go to this. See, the thing is, we went to SaaStr. We went to the conference for what was that, 2 or 3 days, whatever it was, and then we were in San Francisco. So okay, we'll build in another day. So we spent the day just kind of wandering around San Francisco. It was a beautiful day. And, by then I knew I was going to propose, but I didn't know when. And we had this beautiful day. They have Cupid's Span in San Francisco. And it's like, oh, well, this has been a great day. This is a perfect spot. And so that ended up being when it happened.
He picked a vine, actually. He picked a vine from a little garden thing and made it into a ring because he wasn't planning on doing it right at that moment. So,
who would have thought the Beaker, gin drinking, Beaker holding guy with like the epitome of like geek guy would be the most romantic? I love that.
Yeah,
it's
mega romantic. Yes.
I love that.
Although that was, I think, on our first date, he said, if you're looking for someone romantic, that's not me. But he has been one of the most romantic, like the most romantic person I've heard of.
That's how he set himself up.
That's awesome. Yeah. The only downside with like having romantic, and I like to think, I know you take care of your wife very, very well. She takes care of you, and ditto for Michelle and myself. The only thing that does is that sets the bar for the kids, for their significant others. They're like, I'm just saying, like, we're always giving Marissa's boyfriend a hard time. Like, if I take Michelle out to something, or I take Marissa out, it's like, Brandon, you better step. Does that ever happen to you, Faith, with your boyfriend? It's like, well, my mom and my dad did this.
Yeah.
There you go. I love that. So I see Martin, our good brother Martin, MSP Geek, says his first job was at a bowling alley when he was 17. Worked at a bowling lane mechanic, and when he turned 18, he started working at the bar servicing alcohol. What I'm hearing is when we do Tech Bar again at IT Nation Secure Connect, he needs to do guest bartending. That's what I'm hearing right now. What do you think, Simon?
Definitely.
Yeah. So we're speaking of doing things a little differently here. We're doing our own kind of bartending. We're actually, since we're trying something new with gin, I figured we tried some mixed drinks, right? If I'm going to do gin for the first time, I'm going to do something awesome. So Harry's has a signature drink that I'm going to try to replicate. Good Lord knows if I can actually get this done right. Simon, can you bring the recipe on? Because I can't remember. Or there's a segue for this, right?
No, Phil did that?
So
Okay, we're back.
this is our whatchamacallit. In case you want to empty it out to this or whatever. So we're going to be doing, let's see here. I have a shaker here. We're doing 2 parts of Harry's Blue Gin. I know I have, I like how they don't say how many ounces this is, but we'll do this. So we're going to do, no. So we're doing,
So Brian, at this point, get the other beakers, the smaller ones, for measuring, and then you could just mix them all together.
No, I was going to say
Well-
you need the beaker because it has the markers on it, so you can
That's actually a good point.
portions
there
right.
you go.
That's actually a good
I need the chamomile. Have you guys ever heard of this chamomile flower syrup? Have you guys ever heard of this stuff?
Sounds
It,
good.
This
it
is
will
apparently-
probably make you tired.
Right? I mean, well, we have Red Bull too. We're
Oh,
very
okay.
prepared Tech Bar. So not prepared enough to have these ready in advance, but very prepared Tech Bar. So this is apparently it's a simple syrup, but it's made with chamomile flowers. I had to Google this. I had to find it on Amazon. Thank you, Amazon, for being there for me whenever I need you. It has cocktails in the back. I didn't pay attention to that. So if I did 3 of these, half of 3 is 1.5. So 1 and a half, or a half and a half, and then a squeeze of half a lemon. So let's get some lemons, Danny. Can we have a cutting board? Why are you cutting it there?
It's for that.
We
too.
have a cutting. No, it's not. That's a cup holder.
Look, I cut it.
Good Lord. So this is so bad. All right. That's one. Would help if I. What?
To measure the fish. The cooler.
Where did I put the thing? The top. There we go. Are you going to try any of this?
Who are you talking to?
Talking to you.
Of course I'm going to try it.
I'm going to strain this because I don't know how
Wait,
many.
did you put everything out?
Let's see, here we go. This is the Harry signature something something. Yeah, we get messy here. So, all right. So I think we'll raise a glass to everybody and say namaste.
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 It's not bad. Why is it sweet?
It's like juice.
Bro, this is simple syrup. It's chamomile simple syrup.
But it's flour syrup? Okay. Well, that's my first flour syrup.
But yeah, but flour syrup has sugar in it.
Yeah, I mean, the syrup. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so Faith, we know your favorite drink is Malibu, right? Do you Malibu with anything, or like just straight Malibu, or what?
Malibu and pine.
I only really have had Malibu and pineapple. I had a Malibu Bay Breeze at the casino, and that was delicious. That was gone really quick. But other than that, like, I haven't had anything else with Malibu.
I will tell you this, Faith, and I am not ashamed to admit it. I absolutely love Malibu pineapples. They're
delicious.
and they're great.
See,
Well,
I think we're
no, I like it.
The setting matters. So if you're like,
Does it really though?
if you're at a little tiki bar on the beach, you have it. If you're watching football, yeah, I don't think that's the appropriate to drink that.
Okay.
I think we're getting
Yeah.
conned here, though. We took Faith to the casino on her 21st birthday. She drinks like one sip of this drink she had, and it's like, oh, I've had too much. I can't possibly have any more. And that was it. That was it. The whole night we stayed overnight, and the next morning, and she's like, oh, I had enough. And then the next weekend, she goes to the casino with her boyfriend, and she's like, oh, I drank this, and I drank that, and I drank this.
And you know who, because, I'm not going to let a drink just not be drunk. So
Yeah,
guess
of
who
course.
was really dancing at the casino that night? So it was supposed to be Faith's 21st birthday celebration. She had one sip. I had two of these strong drinks. I was like, I lost a lot of money to Willy Wonka slot machine that night. It was
So you
bad.
probably it was your birthday.
That's awesome. You don't have to get wasted to have a good time. So
Agree.
as long as you had a
Yeah.
good time with people you love, I think that's all that really matters. What Martin? No, your camera was not blurry because you were drinking too much. We're trying new stuff. That's all I'm saying. We're trying new stuff. So Faith, I see a bunch of posters behind you. We have Under the Silver Lake. I can't read the other two. What are those behind you?
The one right behind me is The Lighthouse, and the one here is Midsummer. They're all horror movies. They're all A24 movies. They're very good. They're my favorite movies. That's why they're back here.
That's awesome. So are you like a movie buff, or is it specifically around horror movies, or what's the deal?
That's a difficult question, but I started loving movies from horror movies, but then you get through all the good ones and then you get to the kind of crappy ones. So then
Yeah.
I appreciate the art in the horror movies. So then I just branch out to other movies that are just beautiful and artistic and lovely.
There
So
is
we
one
just-
horror movie that Faith cannot watch, not even a clip, and that is Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
She will actually scream
That's
cry
awesome.
at any
That
point.
happened recently. It's not
But
like
how
I
can
did
you
that when I
not-
was little.
How else are you going to learn to moonwalk? I mean, come on.
Oh, I already know all of that. I know the Michael Jackson Thriller dance. I just can't watch the video.
Yeah.
All right, Simon, you go ahead and show us how to move. No, I'm kidding. So we're going to take advantage of the look of horror on Simon's face right now. So yeah, I love a good bad horror movie. My wife and I just watched Velocipaster which is exactly as bad as it sounds, on Amazon. It's about a priest that turns into a velociraptor that looks like a T-Rex, and it is bad. It is worth watching though because it is that bad.
I'll put it on my list.
Yeah, so we're going to test your knowledge of movies. We have a game for Rate That Film. Simon, you want to bring this up?
Yes, but this one has a little bit of a plot twist because you guys are talking about movies that you guys have seen. So there'll be two parts to this game. We do the typical Rate That Film, which will be you guys have to guess which one has the highest rank in Rotten Tomatoes, right? And then the second part of the game will be guessing which movie have I actually seen. Since you guys always bug every week that I barely watch any movies, you guys will have to guess from these three movies which movie I've actually seen.
Oh, see. I think that's probably
It's
easier.
definitely not big.
No, I think
Definitely
this
not.
is easier because these are movies someone took you to see, or these are movies you selected by yourself.
These are movies that Juan gave me, and he's a movie buff.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Brian and Heather, I'll let you guys go first here. Which one do you think Simon actually saw of these three? Which should have been all of them. Let's be clear. But
I'm going with The Mask.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Faith, what do you think?
I'm gonna say Mask because last Tech Bar episode we were talking about Big and he did not seem to know what was going on. So
I know
that's
Big
what
is
I'm
not
gonna-
one of them. That's why I told you
She's
Big is-
done her research. That's right. I love that. So this Andres Escobar, is that a family member here?
That's my brother.
Hey, Menace, if you want to, my cell is 305-389-2182. If you want to text me any stories about Danny, about Simon, please do. Those stories are on me. If you have stories about Danny, even better. I mean, because there's this time he tried to pee in a dresser. Marissa, what do you think? Which movie has Simon seen?
I definitely am going to agree. The Mask. That was on. I don't even think he went to the movies and saw that. That was on cable TV for a really long time. I was younger, and Simon and I are close enough in age, and I think he might have just seen it on TV at one point.
Danny, it's not big, so you got like a 50-50.
You know what? I'm gonna go against the grain here. I'm gonna go with Sandlot. I feel like The Mask is too easy, so I'm gonna go with The Sandlot.
I'm with you. I'm gonna go with Sandlot because I think Juan gave him shit and told him to watch it, or Sean told him to watch. Somebody told him to watch
great movie.
Well, they're all great movies.
These are all must-watch movies.
Yeah. My mom just bought a little piano for my neighbor's kid. She's like 3 or 4, something like that. How old's Kaylin? I don't know, 3.5, 4.5, something like that. And she bought the piano, and so she jumps around on the piano playing. She can't play chopsticks. She got no talent, whatever. Anyway, but she's good. She's a cute kid. I'm going to go with you. I think Sandlot. I think somebody told him he has to watch it, and it was Sandlot.
I'm also going on the fact that I don't like movies either, and I've only seen The Mask.
But you've seen Firefly, you've seen Serenity, you've been trained. You're good. You had good parents growing up. You're good. So, all right, Simon, which one is this?
All right, for this one, it is very easy. The Mask is the one that I've seen, and it was because it was on cable television, and that was the only thing that was on at the time.
Oh my gosh,
That's awesome.
See, that's not fair, though. If you knew it was on cable TV, you should have disclosed that.
I did.
I also wasn't paying attention.
This was obviously a 2-part. We're also supposed to rate them. I actually don't really care. I think I'd rather find out.
I don't think they got the rating at this point. The game is which one is Simon watched. Right?
Do you guys want to find out? Okay, so for third place, we have the Sandlot with 64%.
Ooh, really? Okay.
Second place, 80%, The Mask.
Big was one.
And 97% with Big.
Yeah, Big was a great
So I think Big is a must-watch that I should watch this weekend.
Yeah, but I've noticed also the newer movie usually does. I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go. Anyway.
Okay. Next round. Mission Impossible, The Godfather, Scarface.
I already know that.
All right, Faith, you can go first here. What do you think he's watched?
Mission Impossible, maybe? Maybe.
Yeah. Heather, Brian?
I'm going to go with The Godfather.
On one hand, I would think Mission Impossible would be more like something I would picture somebody young like Simon watching. However, The Godfather's one that like everybody says you must see. I'll go with The Godfather.
I think Godfather's like 2.5, 3 hours. Scarface is pretty
so
long. I can't see Simon sitting through those. There's not enough shooting. I'm going Mission Impossible here. Marissa, you're.
I have to agree. Godfather is another one that was on cable TV. Could have potentially been a similar Mask situation, but I don't think he would have finished it. So I'm going to go with Mission Impossible.
Okay, I have a qualifier here. If I say I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse, does that mean anything to you?
Does that give it away? No, but that's cheating
It's
though.
not fair because they can't see his watch.
Well, he can go on camera. He's on camera.
Yeah, he is on camera. I see him down. It's just so small. I can't.
Yell movie lines at him. See what happens.
So Danny, what do you think?
All right, so we discussed earlier about a movie you did watch, and to use a line from that movie, I'm gonna science the shit out of this, which is The Martian, and you did watch it.
Yeah.
I am gonna tell you, since he does not watch movie, he is gonna pick the movie that is the shortest here, and Scarface and The Godfather are very long movies. So because of that, I will pick Mission Impossible.
All signs point to Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all going Mission Impossible here, man.
So you guys are all wrong. The first movie that I ever watched when I came to Miami
Of course it was
was
Scarface.
Scarface.
Oh my God!
The first movie I
It
ever
is a
watched.
requirement. It is a requirement.
Of course,
Yeah.
the Colombian comes to Miami. He was like, "Oh, Scarface," and
Literally,
bro,
just because
you
I was
are
in
not happy
Miami.
with people, bro.
Wait, if you watch that,
Like, you
all
couldn't see the story of emeralds. You couldn't see the story of coffee. You had to go straight to Scarface, bro.
Scarface, the Cuban in Miami. I had to do it.
Did you
The
watch
Colombian-
that all It like straight through from beginning to
Wait a
end.
minute. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it
Didn't
did.
you come to?
The thing is, my Cuban cousin made me watch it.
But you came to Miami when you were like 8, right?
Yeah, I was 8 years old when
And
I
you
watched
watched Scarface when you were
Oh.
8.
it. Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Say hello to my little
That's
friend.
Dude, yeah, that's probably not the. There you go. Yeah, see,
Okay.
Martin gets it. He says it should have been The Godfather. Okay, so which one of these is the best, though? Anybody want to shout out an answer here? Which is the highest rated movie?
The
The
Godfather.
Godfather.
No, I'm good.
It's gotta be. It's got to be Godfather here, right?
I absolutely
Like-
hate that movie. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't like it either, but
You see, my brother was there when I watched the movie.
Yeah.
We watched
Oh, I
it
see
together.
it.
I would say
I had a-
Godfather, Scarface, Mission Impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, on this is like Scarface.
Okay, so at third place we have Mission Impossible with 66%. Then we have the Scarface with 81%, and then the Godfather with 97% Rotten Tomatoes. Definitely a must watch. I'll add it to my
I'm the
list.
3%. I'm the 3%.
I'll add it to my
Don't
list.
watch it. It's so long.
Honestly, Simon, honestly, just watch Scarface again. You'll be fine.
You know,
Yeah.
I knew that though because I think he's told me that story because we talked about Yayo at one point in time. So, Simon, Danny, and I are dry. Can you put up one of the next drinks we're gonna make, real
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah.
So we actually have 3 drinks we're making tonight. I don't know how to make any of them, but whatever. You want to bust out the Empress, Danny? Because I think the rest of them have citrus in them. So
Is there any other bottles I should be opening right now? Just
I don't
so we
know.
don't have to do this.
I don't know. Yeah,
Great. Some fathers.
sure. Whatever you find, dude. Doesn't matter. I've literally never had any gin drinks besides a martini, so it's absolutely fine. Whatever you pick. What? All right, so we're going to be doing a Tom Collins.
Ah.
Heather, Brian, Faith. Well, I know Faith hasn't. Heather, Brian, have you guys ever had this?
no.
No.
Yeah.
Brian, you said yeah.
Nope.
No. Okay. So, in the chat, if you guys have had this, I'd like your opinions of like whatchamacallit. What do you think there is? So we're doing 1.5 ounces of gin. Let's see here.
Just eyeball it. Just put it in.
So this one's actually pretty cool because it changes color, so we're gonna do this with Empress because any citrus changes the color of Empress. So we're gonna do Empress. You want to start cutting limes or lemons?
You know how to cut
How many
lemon
we're gonna
juice?
do?
Marissa, you want to open the simple syrup?
Sure.
I already opened it.
Oh,
It's right here.
Thanks.
So nice and purpley.
Should I do 2? What do you think?
Yeah.
My finger! Nah, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're off the clock, so it's fine. So we need the simple syrup. Can I have the simple syrup? We're doing what are we doing?
that's
Simon,
great.
can I have the recipe?
Yeah. I know we're out of focus, but it's fine.
Yeah. We're doing 1/2 ounce of simple syrup.
What am I doing?
So-
Slices?
No, just slice.
Yeah. Let's.
Okay. I made that joke about.
So we'll do 1.5 ounces of simple syrup, and then we're doing
It's horrible.
1 ounce of lemon juice. We'll figure this out as we go. One and 2. Anybody want to take a guess what color this is turning?
Blue or purple, whatever the
Yeah, I'm gonna say purple.
yeah,
And 4 here.
like
Can't
light
tell yet.
purple.
Light purple?
I want to know what the chemical reaction is that's happening.
It's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
If we
it's
had Brian's beaker, we'd know.
Simon, you can fix the camera while I'm doing this.
I don't think that's
All
how
right,
that
that's enough.
works.
That's enough.
Lemon.
He's like, I'm gonna make lemonade. Like, no, bro. Like, relax. Yeah, that's why I wasn't doing that. This is not the shaker I normally.
Everyone's face right now is amazing.
So we got light purple.
Oh, okay.
Danny, can you bring your glass over here a little bit?
You didn't strain it.
It has a strainer at the top.
I got to see
You're fine. So yeah, we got light purple. That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
Oh, this is so special. Where's my paper towels?
Simon.
Just awesome, dude. It's fine.
Guys, congratulations. This is officially the.
This is the most off the rails.
when we talk about
like,
train wrecks.
Yeah.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah, namaste. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, there you go. Namaste.
Okay.
Danny?
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
It's a little bitter.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been the
The 4 ounces of lemonade.
Yeah.
Was it 4 lemons?
Bro, half a lemon. What's the math here? Half a lemon's like half an ounce? Martin, you were a bartender.
Whoa,
What's just happened there?
Definitely need to be vegan.
I don't know.
That was probably me. Sorry.
Definitely cleaning the keyboard, yeah.
That was me trying to freshen up here. All right, so why don't we go back to rate that film, or guess what Simon watched, while I continue to clean up this giant mess that I made. Oh. Today I learned that top comes off. So why are you taking all the knives out?
All right, so from these 3 films, The Silence of the Lambs, Back to the Future, and Top Gun, which one do you guys think have I actually seen?
I hope it was Back to the Future.
Me
I was
too.
gonna say the same thing.
You hope,
I hope.
but is that true?
It should be Back to the Future.
What do you guys think, Danny?
No, I think it's Back to the Future. If it isn't,
Ray?
I think you watched Top Gun. I think you have the need for speed. I think
I
you
mean,
wanna play
he's small
Sherlock
enough to be a fighter
I
pilot.
would.
Right.
I think we've given Simon crap for not
Yeah.
having watched Back to the Future or Silence of the Lambs. at
Thank
one
you,
point or
Brittany.
another.
Brittany says Top Gun. Martin says Top Gun. Steven says Top Gun.
Brittany, how dare you?
Steven also says I need a beaker, so, you know, for what it's worth.
We may have been able to measure the lemon juice.
Yeah. I would love for somebody in the chat to Google half a lemon, how many ounces in half a lemon.
This is
like,
this is the real question of the night. Who's taller, Michael J. Fox or Simon?
oh, Michael J. Fox, for sure.
I mean, honestly, you could have had Tom Cruise in there
You
too.
put the paper towels down here, dude. Where are they? They're over there.
Okay, out of these movies, you guys are right. The one that I've seen has been Back to the Future. I've not seen Top Gun, and I've not seen The Silence of the
This
Lambs.
is so disappointing, dude.
Silence of the
This
Lambs
is
is
like-
very good.
Of course, you like the horror movies, so of course you're going to say that. That makes sense. Keith says he was the body double for the volleyball scene. For the volleyball, or for like for Tom Cruise, or like which body were you the body double for, Steve? Keith, I'm waiting for Keith to say his daughter was also in Top Gun.
Well, he said Dawn was, in
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead earlier, didn't
Yes,
he?
he did say it. He did. He said my brag is that my daughter was in Dawn of the Dead, which is awesome. Maybe we should do a game of next time Keith is on. We should do a game of which movie was his daughter in.
That would be really
Yeah, I think that would
Which
be
movie
freaking
or
phenomenal,
show?
dude. Yeah, Steve Martin says it right. You need a moviecation.
Let's
Not
get
on the
that.
clock, not paid.
Let's put. Let's get that petition. All right.
Yeah.
So in terms of rating that film, Top Gun is actually the lowest rated with 57%. The Silence of the Lambs with a high 95%, and then you have Back to the Future with 90%.
Wow.
Considered one of the best movies, like from Act 1 to Act 3, Back to the Future.
Based on what though? What's the qualifier?
Based on what I saw on Wikipedia.
But what's the qualifier? The best movie, like top gross, top rated.
No, just as a movie, like
I know. But
storytelling.
what's the qual? Like, what makes it the best?
It just is, all right?
Your Act 1, your Act 2, your Act 3.
You
It's very
can't tell
simple.
me the one going back to the Wild Wild West was a top anything.
But
movie.
that's not Wild Wild West. That's not part 3. That is the first one.
No, you said the 3 stories are the best.
No. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 of Back to the Future, the first part.
This is the constant battle Danny and I have.
Brian, you get what I'm saying. I know you heard me.
I say
Brian, you
Scrubs,
get what I'm saying.
I
Steve.
say Scrubs is the best TV show to grace the best series to grace the TV and has the best ending. And he says Lost has the best ending. This is the constant battle.
No, I didn't
Lost?
say it has a best ending. I said it has a
Yeah.
better ending.
Hold on. Let me put in 5, 32, 21,
No, it's 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Welcome to my pain. This is welcome to my pain. Brian, help me out here, dude. You're my people. Scrubs or Lost?
Well, Lost till the end, but Scrubs was good. Did you?
I didn't watch
You
Scrubs.
didn't watch Scrubs.
I didn't finish Lost. It just got
Well,
stupid.
you did. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. But at the end, but
Well, we know what Heather's voting for. Great.
it's like, why is there a polar bear now? Like, what?
Exactly. Exactly.
And why was that ever? Why? And why did everyone like walk away from that with all the questions still unanswered? So I guess
You know why?
based on that, Scrubs.
And that's what kills me. So it's like M. Night Shyamalan, not like Signs, which was phenomenal, but I mean, like, it's like M. Night Shyamalan with what was it? Where they're all in the park, where they were scared of the things beyond the trees, and it turns out they were in a public park.
Oh, The Village.
The Village. Yeah, that was like, that wasn't a plot twist. That was just taking advantage of your audience. Thank you. Martin says Scrubs is a one. If you don't put the commas, I can't read it. It's 10% favorite TV show. So, and Michelle and I are actually rewatching it now for like the millionth time. She hates it because I know all the scenes before they happen. So, but anyway, all right.
So this is the last round. From these 4 movies, which one do you think I've actually seen?
I hope
Raiders-
Indiana Jones. I
Indiana
really hope
Jones,
Indiana
Raiders,
Jones.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, Aliens, or Jaws?
I feel we should each get to ask Simon one question. Like,
But that would give it away, though.
no, I know, but this is like investigative. This is like who, right? Like, do I have blue eyes? Do I have like red glasses? Like,
Okay, each of you guys gets one hint.
One hint. I mean,
Faith, you can go first. Any questions you want to ask Simon on this one?
I'm just so stuck on if it wasn't Indiana Jones, like that would be an issue. I don't have a question. It just should be Indiana Jones.
That's awesome. So
I'm gonna go off of. He said that he watched the movies when he first came to Miami, and there's water there, and maybe like as a documentary kind of
That's-
thing. Jaws.
Yeah, but it takes place in Martha's Vineyard.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I
Or-
think Jaws, another one, was somewhere else. But
Oh, yeah.
still, ocean and sharks and maybe, maybe.
So his brother says he doesn't. Andres says he doesn't think he's seen any of these.
Twist.
This is a good question. Are you scared of the ocean, Simon?
Yeah.
I can't swim. No, I can. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the ocean.
Okay, with the little unicorn thing to wrap around, like, or
Yeah, with the floaties in my arms and then the stuff. But no, I'm not scared of the ocean.
okay.
So that's your first hint. I'm not scared of the ocean.
Okay, when your
All right.
stomach hurts, do you think something's going to jump out of it?
Oh.
He doesn't even know what that
Sometimes.
means.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah, there was no reaction.
The Raiders.
I don't think it's aliens. I think just based on his face, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I am actually gonna. I'm gonna say that.
We're
it's
gonna say Raiders because you all.
No, because he
everything.
actually was asking me the other day where he could buy a whip. I don't know why he wanted to buy a whip,
I don't know.
No.
but I think it was Raiders. Just based on that conversation, I'm gonna go with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That was a Tech Bar after party conversation.
Yeah, what happens at the after party stays in the after party.
No, it did
Super
not
cousin
happen.
Brittany is saying it's Jaws. So I'm going to go with, I think the only one you've seen here is Jaws.
Okay.
No, you know what? No, I'm going Raiders. It has to be Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah.
So Faye says Raiders.
Oh, yeah. What'd you
Heather
say,
and
Marissa?
Brian say Indiana Jones as well.
Yeah.
I said Jaws.
No,
I'm gonna stick
bro.
with Jaws.
I'm gonna say Jaws.
Heather says Jaws. Marissa says
It's a
Jaws.
gut feeling. I don't know.
You asked me about the whip last week, yeah? Where to buy one? I'm telling you, Raiders.
All right. So Heather's theory was very good because the only movie that I've seen there is actually Jaws.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Go
you
watch
get scared?
Indiana Jones. Go watch
get
Indiana
changed.
yeah,
Jones.
these are
Yeah.
all really high-rated movies. So Indiana Jones had a
Give me
95%.
the
We had
cranberry.
Aliens coming in second with
Cranberry.
97%, and then Jaws with 98%,
Wow.
Really?
which is
Hmm.
the highest rating of all the movies that we saw today.
Oh, look, it turned red.
You pour cranberry, it turned red.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just drinking this because I like to see it change colors. I'm very amused at this. So, Brian,
Yeah, Ray
what-
should have the beaker. He's doing science experiments over there.
Thank you. I need a beaker. Absolutely. There's a name for the little glass stirrer, right?
Yeah.
It has
I
a
don't know
name.
what it is. Yeah.
So, Brian, are you like a prolific gin drinker? Or are you just drinking gin today?
Yeah, no, we need to use up our alcohol before we move. And we have a big bottle of Costco gin, and so I'll have a little. We're not going to get through it anyway.
No.
I barely drink anymore at this point.
You're
I
drinking
sleep
out
better
of
when I don't
necessity.
drink.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what's the countdown to when you guys are going to the Netherlands?
34 days.
1 hour and 18 minutes.
Mr. Kelvin Tahalar said he was going to try to join in a little while. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I can't
Brittany, we
wait.
don't need to be calling that stuff out. We don't need to be, giving out private, personal information about anybody's
On
birthdays.
the most sacred of all days, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, of course.
So, what are the thing you're most excited? Danny's a dick. What's the thing you're most excited to do when you get to the Netherlands? I mean, besides actually move in somewhere.
Being done moving.
Yeah. It's been about a year and a half of pretty much straight preparing, getting ready, doing house projects, selling stuff, not buying stuff. That's been making me twitch. Those Amazon boxes, every time they'd come, he'd be like, we can't be doing that. You have to get rid of it again. And so, so not shopping for the past 8 months has been tough. And so being somewhere that this is like we can start settling again.
So do you guys have pretty much determined what you're going to take with you and what you're getting rid of here?
Yeah.
You've already done that? All right.
Yep. We've been having tag sales to get rid of everything else. And we have a 20-foot crate that will be shipped. And so, we're just taking just a few things.
Steven, that's not even funny, dude. He's saying, I picked the wrong one. He's saying what I'm hearing is send all server alerts to me next week. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
So did you guys get rid of the piano? What happened with the piano?
Yes. And it was so great. Faith's best friend, actually, her and she has a 2-year-old, and they found out about it. I don't know how I didn't ask her, and came in with a whole bunch of a whole moving crew and a piano moving tool, which I didn't even know there was such a thing. So they must do this. I don't know, but they happened to have that, and all of a sudden it was gone, and they said I could come and play it whenever I want, which was very nice because it was kind of a hard emotional one for me. So
Aww.
yeah,
I can imagine. My mom plays piano, and I think I told you she used to teach when she was younger. So she'll play whenever we're hanging out at her house. She'll play every once in a while. So I know later on, when she passes, what we do with the piano is going to be, there's emotional attachment. That piano's been there, Danny, as long as I can remember.
It's been there for a very long
I
time.
can't ever remember the piano not being there.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been there.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
So speaking of piano, you guys have been learning. Speaking of moving, you guys have been learning Dutch, correct?
Yeah.
And you know the word for piano in Dutch.
piano.
Is it really? I speak Dutch fluently.
You did it. You know Dutch, Ray.
Nice. So our next game is in line with that. We're going to test your knowledge. And this is sponsored by Mr. Kelvin Tahalar. So, yes, absolutely. So what are we doing here, Simon?
So there's two parts to this game. We're gonna test your pronunciation. So you guys, each of you will have to hold on. Each of you guys will have to say how. Each of you guys will have to say how the word is pronounced, and then you guys will have to say what you think it means in Dutch.
Okay.
So there's two parts. Just
So
pronounce it.
Simon, you like gin?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I
just
feel
checking.
like double.
Sounds like you do.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
first-
didn't hear anything you said. What are we doing?
We have to pronounce
The first word.
Say what it means,
Oh, this I know because McDonald's had them
right?
Well, I didn't know that.
for a little bit. Yeah,
Really?
they weren't good.
They were in like a frappuccino or whatever you call it, McFlurry.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, Stroop waffles are good. It's just the McDonald's ones were not great.
Yeah. So I can put this into a sentence.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Okay.
Show off.
overachieved.
Yeah, I know. Ik vind stroopwafel heel lekker, which means I think stroopwafels are very delicious.
See, I would have guessed you were asking for leggings to take your dog walking. That's what I heard. That's awesome. I don't know what Keith is saying he ties his dog to. Oh, the shopping cart where he can move easily. Okay. So that's awesome. So, Brian, why don't you? I don't know what we're supposed to do. Are we supposed to pronounce stroopwafel? That's
Just-
not a complicated.
Yeah.
word.
Okay. It's gonna increase in levels of
Okay,
challenge.
so do you find yourself saying like Dutch words like stroopwafel is easily said in English, but like, do you find yourselves like lending a Dutch accent to it when you say stuff like that?
Well, we're at 600 days of learning Dutch now, so sometimes I can think of the Dutch word faster than I can think of the English word because I'm probably speaking Dutch and listening to
Wow.
Dutch a lot more than I am English right now. So that's kind of exciting. I hope more of that happens.
That's awesome.
I have more days studying Dutch. Heather's a lot further ahead in her learning.
That's awesome. What about you, Faith? Are you learning any of it just to be able to communicate?
Well, I have 50-day streak on Duolingo, but I'm not great at speaking Dutch.
That's a
and,
phrase.
Say your phrase, Faith.
my phrase is "Ik ben een appel," which is "I am an apple," and that's all I have that I can say fluently. I have a Dutch friend, and he's like, "What'd you learn in Dutch?" And I'll tell him, and then he'll be like, "So what did you learn that you can actually use?" Like, "Ik ben een appel" is not going to get you anywhere. I haven't really
disagree.
learned anything.
I
about
absolutely
it.
disagree.
I know that's
Yeah.
what I said too.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like if you say that to any Dutch person,
there we
they
go.
will just leave you alone because it's like, okay, this person's crazy.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that works. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like, what was that from Encino Man? El queso está malo, ¿dónde está el baño?
This time.
So like, I have the opposite problem. Like Danny and I are fluent speakers. Yeah, we grew up with it, and so like I'll say stuff like Andres, right? You'll say it with a Spanish accent just because it's second nature, but that line from Encino Man, I say it like I'm a redneck cowboy because I can't. I'm playing the line from the movie, right? You can't say
Yeah.
it properly. It's El queso está malo.
El queso está malo.
Yeah, you can't say it properly. Yeah,
No, you can't.
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked. Pass the Dutchie is not Dutch. So, all right. So, what are we doing with this next sign?
Oh,
So,
You're gonna have it
so this is
fluid.
the first one. Kelvin is our teacher, and Heather mentioned it correctly.
First word is
You guys
stroop.
hear that?
The first word
No.
is stroop.
No.
The first word is
Hold on.
stroopwafel.
We can hear that.
Oh,
Yep.
it's very low. Yeah. We can hear it.
I
though.
heard it.
Okay, so
Stroopwafel.
Yeah.
Tyler, what's that icon you have in your desktop? What is that? Oh, okay, never mind.
hold on.
That's Corn Hub. He likes
Corn-
farming.
Okay,
Ah,
and
okay.
it is, and that's a straight waffle right there. The next word is How would you say
I
that?
want to say that in Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Muy smart.
I was going to say muy
And
smart.
do you guys know what it means?
Yeah, it's a mouse pad,
Mouse
isn't
The
pad.
second word
Yeah.
is
No,
mouse.
that's when you're making a gin drink and you drop it all over and it gets moist, and the mat is moist mat. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Simon, is that?
It's close enough. Close enough.
Mat.
So it is moist mat, and it is a mouse pad, which you can find the OIT Work mouse pad on
really?
shop.org. So
Nice.
make sure to go
Don't
check.
forget to click like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Actually, what we'll do is we'll get Phil to take all of because Kelvin's stuff is a little bit low. We'll take Kelvin's cutouts of like his audio and we'll put them up as like hot takes on the on OIT
The
Works
second
YouTube
word
channel.
is mouse mat.
The next one is how do you say that, Heather?
Buchenkast.
Is it bookcase?
Yes.
Wow, like,
Yeah, it makes. I mean,
like I think Faith is the underdog here. She's like, I know one phrase, but I know all the words.
I make up half of the things I learn on Duolingo. Like something will come across that I don't really know, and I'm like, I need to get this lesson done. I'll start typing, and I always shock myself. I'm like, oh, not that many mistakes this time, but I'm learning.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I if you had to guess what this was, what would you guess what this was, Danny?
Bo, Ken, and Cast are just like hanging out together.
Okay, Marissa.
No idea. Cast, I think of like some kind of mold.
Really?
Like
Yeah, no, yeah, like a cast.
mold,
Yeah, like a
or
cast.
I'm thinking
like a
like
plaster mold.
you broke your arm and then you got a cast. So you
Oh,
broke a
yeah.
cast. Like
Yeah, there you go.
Mm, mm.
You got your
Yeah.
broken cat. Thank you. Yes, Carrie. Exact. Carrie gets me. Carrie is my spirit animal. He gets me, man. So,
All right.
All right, so this is how you say
The
it.
third word is boekenkast.
Did you guys hear it?
I heard it. It's like
And
Swedish chef.
Bukesa is actually a
The third
bookshelf.
word is
So if you guys ever need to
I
go
was
to
bookcase. That's it.
Oh,
You already get
okay,
the
hold on.
You get the.
I'm gonna go back to the judge. Are we saying bookcase and bookshelf are not the same thing?
bookshelf,
I would
If you go to
It's the
IKEA
same
and you
thing.
look for a flinflader, it's gonna be the same fucking design.
Come
on,
on,
dude.
Frank. Could be a desk. Could be a.
these are words that Kelvin himself sent over to us. So
Can we acknowledge that every one of these could be IKEA furniture?
Yeah.
But
That's
IKEA is Swedish.
It
Swedish?
is, but it doesn't seem to matter. That's
for the fourth one, we have I don't even know how to say that.
Skilderai.
What?
Skilderai.
Okay, hold on.
Skilderai.
Say that again one more time.
Skilderai.
Skilderai.
I would never have gotten that from that word.
What would you have said?
I would have said,
I would say shoulder guy.
I would have said sugar guy.
Shithers. I think that was a sword from Lord of the Rings. That was when the guy rode on the mooses. He was like, dun, 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 right? He was like one of the elvins on the mooses, multiple moose. When he rode on the mooses, he was holding sugar, which is also known as a
All right, so do you guys know what it is? Because I have no idea. What it is.
I have no clue.
I want to test Faith's knowledge now. Faith, what is a
Oh.
sugar?
I know shillpotton is turtle, and so like the shill part is kind of throwing me off. So I'm gonna say something like turtle something, turtle shell.
Heather, can we hear the proper pronunciation one more time?
Skilderai.
Okay, Brian, I need to hear you say it, 'cause just in case there's a different.
Yeah, I mean, I still haven't gotten like the throaty part down yet because that SCH, there's some throatiness to it, but it's Skilderai.
Look at this guy. Okay, all right. Look at this guy. He's like, listen, I know my wife's better at this than I am. My wife watches this show. Brittany watches this show. Like, we're gonna get home and be like, can't you be more like Brian? Like,
That's my wife.
I'm saying my wife and Brittany watch.
Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna get home.
I you said my wife Brittany. I'm like, no, that's
No,
my
my
wife.
wife and Brittany.
All right, I'm sorry.
Brittany's super cousin's wife. So we're gonna get home and we're like, why can't you be more like Brian? I'll be like, because I can't pronounce sugar.
And then she's gonna ask me, why can I be more like Brian? And I will order like 12 Beakers tomorrow.
Okay, I will say, had we
you can
known
buy
in
'em by
advance,
the
I would have
case.
bought Beakers for drinking. What was that, Brian?
You can buy them by the case, although they've gotten a lot more expensive. When I first bought them, it was like, oh yeah, they're reasonably cheap. That's great. And then
You
I went
caused
to
a
reorder,
trend.
and it's like, ooh, yeah, I don't want to spend that much.
I'm just wondering if, like, the next live tech bar we do, we should have, like, tech bar branded Beakers. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Simon, make it happen. All right, cool. So if you had to figure out what a sugar is, what do you think that would be?
I'm gonna agree with Steve. I think it's turtles. It's some kind of turtle soup.
On the half shell?
Something like that. Yeah, either a turtle soup or some kind of cover for something. That's not, or like a case for a phone. I don't know. Because I'm thinking they said like shells with like shield. I don't know.
Okay.
This is what Keith says.
Yeah.
He says it's turtle shit.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like.
Is that like guano?
That-
Is that like...
Danny, what do you think it is?
I think this is what Elon Musk is going to call a shill now whenever they refer to it in Twitter, since he owns it.
Is this the new Twitter name?
Yep.
Is that what it is?
A shill is now a sugar. Yep, that's a shill.
Okay. So first, let's hear the pronunciation,
The fourth
which we
word
can't really hear,
is
but
schilderij.
You have to tell us the pronunciation.
And a skilderai is made by a skilder.
yeah. So it
I don't
is.
know what a skilder is. That's not helpful.
It's
It's a
a
painting.
painting.
It's a painting. Good job.
That makes sense. Dutch paintings. I got you.
Yes.
How does that make
How
sense?
you got from
Because there are famous Dutch painters.
And they're called
Schilderij. Schilders? They're called schilders.
Schilders.
I know that, Heather.
Schilders.
Thank you. Boom. Done. I'm fluent.
Yes.
Soup waffle.
Piano, skilder.
They're Skittles. Like Skittles have all the colors of the rainbow.
Oh my god.
They paint with all the colors of the rainbow. They're Skittlers. I can paint with all the colors of the wind. So true story. So Kelvin and I. So I talk to Kelvin every day, right? So every word we come up with, like when we're talking regular speech, at least once a day, Kelvin is like, that word's actually Dutch. And it doesn't matter. It could be like Big Mac, and he's like, that's actually Dutch. And it'd be like Brooklyn, or what is it? Harlem. He's like, that's actually Dutch, which I know Harlem is Dutch. I get that.
That's where we're moving.
But like, apparently all of our words are Dutch, including So Elle said, by the way, Faith, Elle sided with you. She said bookshelf and bookcase were the same thing. She says,
Because they
in
are.
the Netherlands, do they call the pancake Dutch babies Dutch babies?
They call them pannenkoeken.
So, what?
Pannenkoeken.
Oh, okay.
That sounds like something
Pannenkoeken.
from Scarface.
Yeah, pannenkoeken, or the little tiny ones are poffertjes.
So the dollar pancakes are for Ferschers? For
Yeah,
Ferschers?
poffertjes. Poffertjes.
Ferschakes. I got it. Ferschakes. Which we may be crossing international bounds, but that's okay. So, all right, Simon. What do we got next, dude?
So this is the last word, or the second to last word, and I want to hear Danny try to pronounce it first. So Heather, you probably know how to pronounce it. How do you say that, Danny?
Oh wow! I know. I have an engine. That was actually my first car. It had engine problems, and that was what I had.
Chevy engine. Chevy.
That's a
Chevy
Chevy
engine.
What do you think inside the hood of a Chevy? It's a Chevy engine.
Chevy engine. Chevy engine.
It's a Chevy engine. Come on. That's a V6.
How wrong am I, Heather? How wrong am I?
Scheveningen, and I'm not sure. I have not gotten to that part yet, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
oh, wait. So wait. So fun fact, this was actually a word used in World War II to check if someone was a German or a native Dutch. That's what Kelvin told me.
Yeah,
Really?
because the German wouldn't be able to pronounce it properly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm with Kerry. He says it's a cockamobile. He says it's a shove it in. I'm telling you that is a Chevy Chevelle's engine. That is a 4-cylinder, 2-liter. I don't know. I don't know anything about cars.
New electric vehicle.
I know nothing about cars. Like I could not know less about cars. All right. Cars are my sports ball.
So this is actually not a car. This is actually a place. It's called. And this is how you pronounce it.
The fifth word.
My apologies to all the citizens of Shiva.
And then
Oh.
and to wrap up the last word.
This one, I know the perfect pronunciation. I know the exact. It is.
That is the villain in the Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers. That was the battle.
The definition of Tehar is pronounced Kevin, first of all. And the definition of this is when you look at something and then somebody looks back at you like they're looking down at you because you have said the dumbest thing ever. I believe his headshot is exactly that. It is every dumb moment I've ever had. It is Kelvin looking at me saying, "Are you that dumb?" That is you stupid. In Dutch, it's pronounced Tehar. I'm going with that. And I maintain I love Kelvin to death because he's an awesome person.
And this is how you say his last name.
Tegelaar.
The sixth word is tegelaar.
Sex word? Is that what he said?
The sixth word. He said the first word, the second word, and then for the last one he said, and the sixth word is Tehar.
Nice. Okay.
I think we're all ready to go to the Netherlands.
And I think at this point,
There we go.
Heather's the only one that can pronounce it.
Can all
How do we
go.
do this properly?
All right. Is it time for another drink?
Yes. No?
So excited.
Nope.
You don't like gin? You're done with gin?
I heard
Someone was oh my god. Okay, yes.
was a Grandmaster Archer.
Oh, there is
I
an
heard in the
archer.
That's
Hunger
not super
Games.
funny.
Yeah,
But I
Martin
did
got
explain-
it right. It is ticka 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 ticka. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So Heather is a world champion.
Not me.
Faith, I'm not looking at the show notes, sir.
The show
I
notes,
just
sir.
said I'm not looking at
That's
the show.
all you gotta do. Read.
I'm here for comedic relief. I'm being really clear.
Okay, so Heather, please tell us.
How
about
come we
your
didn't get a
archery
copy of the
skills.
show notes?
Yeah. Right?
We're not that prepared. I just got a copy like 10 minutes after the show started.
So I was a junior Olympic archer back in high school, and it was a hobby choice. My
long
best friend.
time ago.
It feels like a very long time ago. My best friend did it on Tuesdays, and her mom wouldn't let me hang out with her unless I was doing the hobby with her. So I was at the practice, like just sitting there, and the guy was like, "You can try," and I was like, "All right." So I did, and he was like, "You're really good. You should join." But now that I'm listening to myself say that, like I think he was just saying it to get me to pay him money to do archery. But I did it for a while, and I got my own bow. I think that is my bow. But I got my own bow for a birthday, and I did it for a really long time, and then I got target panic and quit.
She also was a junior Olympic gymnast for 10 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
11.
So wait. So you're doing like double backflips and then shooting like bullseye?
On a balance beam.
That's wall pole vaulting. That is
Yeah.
so freaking cool.
That is pretty. Oh, that's awesome.
So we also have our own Olympic Games here. It is where Simon, you want to get our stuff for the Olympic Games?
Yeah.
So we have Shoot That Simon. I deserve a raise after this. But we're going to put their skills to test.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit here.
I don't know how to turn the camera.
This seems dangerous.
Oh, so dangerous. Oh, it is
We have
dangerous.
we have workers comp. Don't worry.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
oh, there's really,
So,
we're really
Oh, yeah.
doing this? Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, we're gonna Simon.
Oh,
We
Oh.
just shoot at him.
Actually, that's a good idea. We need the arrows, bro.
Let's,
Can
so
I, like,
you guys
hold
gonna do
something
the third drink
You
first.
can hold the arrow. You can hold the behind him, right there, behind him. There are literally 2 quivers of arrows. So
I might lose an eye, but
we have glasses. I don't know where the glasses are, but we have them. Oh, that's yours, man. I'm trying to give them to me. So, Faith, as you are a world champion Olympic archer, do you have any tips for us as we take aim against Simon?
Align your nose at the string. So when you pull
Align
back,
your
you
nose
want
to
to
the
go
string.
with your nose
Okay.
this way. I know they're really small, so it's a
Where are
little
you
more
going,
difficult. But
Simon is running away.
Oh, he's putting on his glasses. I'm sorry, Simon.
Safety first.
Whatever, dude. I only bought the glasses because Michelle said I had to buy the glasses. So, Simon, can you put on? Did you have the camera?
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, guys, you know we're obviously gonna do the
Why don't
most
you go from this side?
like target enthusiast archery
No,
thing.
turn off the mic.
We don't have an apple to put on top of his head. But,
Where's the fat boy?
Yeah, where's Fat Boy? Where's he at?
And I just want to point out, Jason just joined the chat. So welcome, Jason.
What's up, dude?
Oh, just in time.
Perfect timing. What are we aiming for?
the glasses.
Really, really?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I had the safety on.
Oh.
Why does it keep doing that? Hang on.
It doesn't matter. We can see. Yeah. So,
Can you put something on your head, man? Or
yeah.
can we just shoot you?
Where's the? Oh.
Oh, there's the fat
Can I
boy.
like
Okay.
turn back though?
Nope.
Nope.
You have goggles. You gotta face the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
+1 in the
Don't
chat.
be rude. You're sideways.
+1 in the chat if Simon deserves a race for this. I'm just saying.
Sit
All right.
down so people can see you.
No, Marissa's got the camera.
No. This is just.
Marissa's.
This is like
Oh.
the shot. So that's good. That's perfect.
Danny.
Okay.
I was gonna say don't break
All
the
right, you
TV.
go
but-
first. You go first.
All right. Any Heather, Brian, Faith, anybody want to take bets in the
Oh,
chat?
shit.
Who's gonna get it?
I think Simon's
I
just
think
gonna
the
keep
TV's
knocking
gonna
it
get
over
it.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
One of it. I was the first to hit Simon in the back of the head.
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
aiming.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I actually.
Yeah, but then it's not gonna fly.
Then it won't fall over.
It'll fall. No,
Thank
who's
you.
gonna hit it?
Wait. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Taking too long.
All right, did you hit it?
No, he shook.
All right,
Oh my goodness.
trust me.
Remember,
No,
Faith
yeah,
said, Faith said line it with your nose.
All right.
And what was it? What was the rest, Faith?
Make sure the arrows go towards him.
You hit my laptop, dude.
It's fine.
Yeah. I think you
Hold
should
on.
get an
I
extra
just want
shot.
to point out. Jason, that Simon deserves a raise for a lot, but I'm not sure this. Wait, what? No, I take that back.
All right, so we're going with the first one to hit him. The other person's got to take a shot.
Okay, that's fair.
To hit the fat boy. To hit the fat boy.
Oh, ow.
Why are you covering the protective glasses? That doesn't make sense, dude.
My face.
Okay, I got it. You're done. I got it.
You didn't
I
hit
got
it.
the angle.
The fat boy is still there.
No, but I got the angle.
Can we,
Wow.
I am the champion. Take your shot, dude. I don't have shot
Can-
glasses.
can we use the marketing budget to hire a stunt double for next episode, please?
All right.
That was a good shot. I will give you credit. That was very good.
Thank you. I've been practicing for all of 10 minutes. At this point, I want to thank God and my country for giving me the skills necessary to get the gold medal in Simon shooting. So thank you, everybody. We should have had gold medals made.
Huh? We should have. You're officially the Olympic tech bar archery champion.
Nice.
No, you know what? You should just leave them on for the rest of the show.
I actually would. I look kind of cool.
I'm thinking that like next time we do this live, so we're going to be at IT Nation Secure, and our booths are across from our friends' booths, across the opposite side. And I'm thinking there may be archery at the IT Nation Secure in June. Is it June or July? Sure. Okay. Cool.
IT Nation Secure is in June. First week of June, we'll be there. So catch us at our booth.
And look at L as the perfect side hustle. Saying you're a natural, Faith might know an instructor who will take your money to learn more. I'm not saying I'm good, but you can call me Robin Hood.
That sounds like my golf instructor. You're getting better.
All right,
Keep
so
coming back.
what are we doing here, dude? Besides shooting you, I mean, we can go back to shooting you. I'm okay with this.
We gotta set up the family feud.
Oh yeah, we gotta do family.
Oh, it's time for Family Feud. Dun, dun, dun.
So Faith, I would just like to say thank you for that. Thank you for being an archer because that made that possible.
Of
Actually,
course.
I would say that, you know, if it wasn't for Faith's instruction and, you know, her like
Guidance.
bolstering us up, her guidance and confidence, I would not have been able to make that golden shot I just did from 10 feet away.
I mean, I did hit your laptop, but I did hit it dead center.
Yeah, why'd you hit my
right on the-
laptop?
But I hit it dead center, right on the dell.
You hit Heather. Why did you hit my laptop? You hit Heather, dude. All right. So anyway, Elle may or may not be getting a commission from the Faith Johnson archery archery lessons. Later, Steven. Thanks for hanging out, bro. See you in the after party. All right, Simon. What do we got next, dude? You got Family Feud, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, so next up we have our first ever game. Since we have two families here, we're going to put your knowledge to test. We're going to be doing the first ever Tech Bar Family Feud. So give me 1 second. Okay, now for the buzzer. Okay, so here, welcome everybody to Family Feud. Steve Harvey has to come off, so I have to take over. For the buzzer, Heather, Brian, do you guys have a people that's close to you?
You could have like prepared with this.
Yeah.
If you ever get tired of your job, we have an opening for marketing at OIT. If you ever want to,
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you can be our Simon.
You may have to get shot at with arrows.
No.
I'll be the stunt double.
You said you wanted a body double, right? You want to be Faith?
No. See, I learned a long time ago. Don't shoot at people that have really good skill and expertise to shoot you back. I'm not that stupid. I'm not fruity.
Okay, so Faith, do you have a keyboard close to you that you can use?
Yeah, I do. Well, kind of, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then you guys have the private chat.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to do it. So,
I see.
Okay.
so in
so
the
we're
private,
cheating.
so in the private chat, I'm gonna read the question. As soon as I'm done reading the question, whoever is the first person to type in the private chat would get
Type the answer.
No, just type like
Beep.
any
F in the
any
chat.
key.
Okay,
Any key.
so as soon as we hit enter, okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So, round one.
And I have a buzzer here. I don't know where it is, but I have one.
as it's flying across,
Yeah.
Okay, so round one.
Buzzers?
Name something that has a long neck.
Giraffe.
Wait.
Well, I don't know how to play Family Feud.
no, you did it right.
You have to wait till I read the whole question.
No, that's not.
Yes,
no,
you do.
don't.
No?
No, you don't.
I don't watch a lot of TV or movies.
Yeah, no, he's right.
He's arguing though.
No, he's actually right because they don't
You
put it
do.
up there.
You have to wait till you read the whole question and then you get.
So you gotta do it like Steve Harvey though, man. You gotta have the mustache. You gotta have the like.
Name something.
We wasted our budget on these safety goggles.
That is true. Our budget of $5.99.
Okay, so I see that Heather and Brian won first. So
Giraffe?
a giraffe.
Oh my god!
78 points. 78 MSP said a giraffe.
Wow, that is.
Damn, there's only 22.
Next.
Are there? No, that's not how it works.
So they gotta.
Are you guys playing?
No, they
or are
keep.
you passing?
Oh, we
Yeah,
keep
we
going.
keep going. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
No, for
So
this one
you
we
have
keep
to
going.
say something because I
No,
said
no,
I said something. You
Simon.
have to say something or Faith
Hey,
said
he's prepared.
I don't have
We got
anything.
faith on our team. That helps.
Okay, you have 30 seconds on the clock.
Simon has never watched Family Feud. It is very clear.
Um,
So what has a long neck?
A model?
That's true.
Yeah.
Simon, how long are you timing?
Yeah.
A what?
A model?
I thought you said a bottle. I thought you said a bottle.
Okay, that's
Did you
First
say a
strike.
bottle?
No, but
A bottle would make a
I mean,
lot more
yes.
sense.
First
You're
try.
stuck.
So these
I
are
don't know.
animals with a long neck. Okay.
Faith. You're up.
Animals?
30 seconds.
Does it have to be an animal? Wait, does it have to be an animal? No?
Question again?
Read the question again. No, she's asking you. You're the host, dude. You're looking at me like I don't know.
You're on us.
We don't get advance notice of this stuff.
Name
We legit
something
don't
that
know.
has a
yeah.
long neck.
Something specific that has a long neck. Okay.
like a beer.
10 seconds.
A bottle with a neck bottle.
A bottle.
A bottle with a long neck.
Back to Heather.
Oh,
Heather.
Lord.
Name something specific that has a long neck. 30 seconds.
Jesus,
An
this
ostrich?
turtle. I don't think a turtle has a long neck.
Ostrich?
Ostrich.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Wait,
man.
shouldn't we be like?
No, we're not supposed to say anything.
In case.
Brian, you're up next. Name something specific that has a long neck.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Second strike. All right. Faith, it's up to you now.
Okay, I'm spitballing here,
Has
but
a long neck. 30 seconds.
I was thinking, like, does a snake have a long neck, or does it just like a lack of like? You can't tell. Can you tell?
15 seconds. Is that your last answer?
Not fine. I'm putting snake in because I have nothing else.
Alright, the
I
OIT
didn't
boy family
expect much.
for the steal, for the steal, for the steal. The OIT boy.
We got this.
I swear to God, I'll fight you.
Go.
A guitar.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that I was totally worth
Yeah,
it.
that response. I don't care.
That-
That's
that-
worth all the points.
Can we get the rest of the answers?
So the rest of the answers was crane with 3,
Okay.
swan with 3, a glass with 2 points.
Glass? How does a
Glass.
glass have a long neck?
Ask the person who made the
Bro,
game.
is it like this beer bottle? Yeah.
Okay, for round 2, remember, I have to read the whole question. Whoever types first in the private chat, or if you
I
buzz
love how
it,
he's looking
great.
at specifically at
All right,
Ray.
Danny, you got the buzzer this time?
Okay, round 2, guys. Name something people don't want their doctor to give them.
Hit it. Oh, I don't know if they got us first. No, shush.
I got it.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with the OIT boy family. I may be biased,
Marissa got it
but
first. Okay.
Oh, you did?
Okay. So-
shot.
who's going first?
Danny.
A shot.
Danny, 30 seconds. Shot. 49 points.
Nice.
Marissa, 30 seconds on the clock.
A suppository.
A what?
A suppository.
That's your daughter, sir. Yeah.
And it was
I'm going to go with a bad diagnosis or bad news. Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah! Enema.
Back to Danny, 30 seconds on the clock.
Enema.
What's your answer?
Yeah, I have nothing after that.
I don't know anything. I'm just suppositories.
an enema. Yeah, sure.
Ah!
Are you seeing my screen?
No.
What? It's the same screen.
A kiss on the neck during my prostate exam.
Marissa,
It's a very different doctors than us.
Keith,
Prostate exam or an exam.
we have Keith saying a kiss on the neck. We have Jason saying herpes.
Prostate exam is good.
Yeah, prostate exam or any kind of exam.
Exam, butt
Butt
probe.
probe. Was the official answer butt probe? Was that really?
That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
All
Shit,
right,
that's on me now.
All right,
30
give me
seconds on the clock. Ray,
Oh yeah, it is.
here, I'll read the question again.
Questions
Name something people
I
don't
don't
want
know.
their doctor to give them. 20 seconds on the clock.
Test results.
A pregnancy test.
Oh my God, the timer's still going. A phone call.
What? Why was you on a phone call?
Okay, back to the Gozynta family. Back to the Gozynta family. To take it away. What? Hold on. Name something people don't want their doctor to give them.
The bill?
That's what I was just thinking the minute you said it.
The Gozynta family takes it away.
The minute it's not my turn, I'm like, oh, I gotta get answer. That was good, though. That was good.
Hey, don't worry. The points triple. The points triple now.
Yeah, what was the other one?
Oh shit, good question.
You're the worst Steve Harvey.
It was advice. It was advice.
Really? You don't want your doctor to give you advice?
Bad advice.
It doesn't say that.
It did. No, it says name something people don't want their doctor to. Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, whoever made this game is
Steve Harvey
don't want your advice.
for like Miss America or whatever.
Most people don't want advice. They just want to do what
I
they're going to
agree.
do.
Yeah.
It just
All right, round 3. Remember,
this goes into.
after I read the question. After I read the question. We asked 100 women. You know it's going to be a bad day if instead of a car he arrives riding what? Ray takes it.
Yeah. Taxi.
A taxi.
Cab and taxi are the same thing, bookshelf guy. Uber, Lyft, taxi.
It's all one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to you with bus. I'll give it to you with bus.
I don't know if I would have given that.
I wouldn't have given that.
That's ride sharing. That's ride sharing.
Wait, they could steal. They could steal.
I feel
If
dirty.
they get the top 2 answers, they could steal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just making this up?
No.
Danny.
No,
Okay.
that's how it works.
Onto you, Danny. Onto you, Danny.
No.
Let
They,
him go. Let him go.
yeah, I feel that was a dirty win anyway.
Bicycle.
We have to
No,
do
let them
one
go.
to see if we get 2 or 1, and then we steal it. And,
Oh, now?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Bicycle.
It's
Danny.
Just let it be. Just let it be.
I'm sorry, guys. Steve Harvey's not here right now.
All right, man.
So please leave a message.
What's the question again? If he's riding on something?
What is
We asked
Brandon
100
on his
women.
first day? What did he?
A car.
It's going to be a bad day if he arrives instead of a car.
Riding in something?
Yeah. 10 seconds.
A stroller. I don't know.
Damn it, Travis.
Oh.
Can we acknowledge Travis is saying
The timer's
Another
going. The
the
timer's going.
timer resets every time?
I agree with Travis. I'm just saying. All
And
right.
Keith says your sister.
Oh God.
So if it rides, if you show up riding so I want to say elephant. I can't think anything but elephant. Skateboard. Let's go with skateboard.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ding, ding, ding. There's 3 MSP said that.
Nice.
All right.
Danny, it's
Back
your
to you,
turn,
Danny.
Pogo stick.
That's
Nah, you know that was gonna be it. Why would someone go ride in a pogo stick? All right, Marissa. 30 seconds on the clock.
Ray was saying some kind of animal.
With what?
An animal.
like a horse or an elephant.
Something, an animal. Okay.
Oh, horse!
Nice.
Ray, 30 seconds on the clock.
Shit. I'm gonna go with a hoverboard. There you go, Jason. The hoverboard.
But that's a
Give me the
skateboard,
knives.
isn't it?
All right. Well.
Same thing as a skateboard.
Back to the
All right,
Gozynta family
guys,
to take it away.
Steal it.
To take it away.
Moped.
A moped. Final answer?
Oh, like
Final
Sasha.
answer?
Oh! Good job, guys.
And they take it away.
It's not away. We still have it. Wait, do we have it?
And then
We
the
still
last
have it.
answer was beat up truck.
That seems oddly specific.
What if it was a beat up
I was gonna say wagon.
Yeah, I thought truck
The-
was
All
right.
the same thing.
These
That's
obviously weren't
Yeah.
weren't Dutch girls if they said bike.
Okay.
Ice, please.
And this is the last round of the night. So, round 4. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Name a sound a burglar never wants to hear when he's robbing someone's house. Heather takes it away.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock for the Gozynta family.
Hello. no, that was bad.
Name a sound a burglar never wants to hear when he's robbing someone's house. Right?
Gunshot.
No.
It's your turn, dude.
Yeah,
A
but
dog
they didn't get
barking.
it though. They didn't get it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
your
well.
turn. It's your
Wait,
turn.
hold
It's
on.
our turn. They didn't get it right.
No,
We
no,
said-
no.
They have 3 X's, dude.
Oh, actually, yeah, it was. No, 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 it was. It was. It was. It was.
He's right.
It was.
I tried, guys. I
See,
could,
ever since my wife and I sold our house,
let me have the tonic,
and
please.
we've been living with my parents,
Tonic.
No, you're right.
Tonic.
we have been watching a lot of game shows.
Okay.
And if they don't get it right, we get to
Yeah.
steal.
You steal. You
And
steal.
I said gunshot.
Gunshot. Danny takes it away with 19 points.
I did not read that right the first
Marissa,
time.
Yeah.
Sirens.
Ooh. Oh, that's good.
That's one.
27 points with alarm. Ray,
A dog.
Ooh, that's good too.
22 points.
You know.
Oh shit.
The door
Back to Danny.
opening.
Back to Danny.
No, it's me. It's me.
A tiger.
The door opening.
That's how I read it, Martin.
15 seconds.
A car, like engine or something.
Oh.
Why did we get an X? What? We only have one X.
We only have one X.
All right, that's
In
fine. It doesn't
fairness,
matter.
As a reminder. Yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do everything like. But that's what I read, Martin. I'm gonna say a door opening, or like a door unlocking. Somebody coming
Good
home.
job.
Nice.
Ray,
Um,
30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, shit. Can't get tiger out of my head. Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That was
So you have
good.
one more
Yeah,
strike. You
yeah.
have one more strike.
Ready?
It's a sound, right?
Yeah, a sound you don't want to hear. A burglar doesn't want to hear.
Someone talking.
A horn.
That's an
I don't know if this is
alarm.
considered a horn.
Yeah. A horn?
There's something very similar to alarm that's not an alarm.
Like a car horn. A car
A
horn.
doorbell over there?
I'll give it to you guys. 17 points, siren.
That's what I
But
said.
that's what he said when you put
I said
alarm.
siren and you said alarm.
She said
Oh.
police. Like,
Well, she got both.
It
It doesn't matter. You guys,
Let's clean sweep it. Let's clean sweep it.
Someone talking in the house? I don't know
Ooh,
what I said.
voices.
Voices?
I like
Yeah.
boys, free
Oh,
second.
that's what mine was.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, I said hello.
They're still beating us though.
Heather, you said voices?
Yeah, that was my first one, but that's okay.
I work
fine.
for OIT. I had to give them some points. I had to give them
Yeah, we're good.
Why did you
did we just win for them?
That's it. One more round, or that's it?
No, we're good.
No, that's it.
All right,
they
guys.
win. They
It's
win.
8:30. I think we're good. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
You know,
I think
That
that's
was
the
fun.
best way to take us out on Tech Bar. Thank you, OIT family, for joining us in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you. There will be an after party as per usual. Heather, Brian, Faith, you guys are awesome. We appreciate the hell out of you. Besides, I'm very blessed to call you guys my friends. I love you to death. Heather, why don't you tell us how we say goodbye in Dutch?
Wel te rusten is good night, and Dewey. Dewey.
See, Dewey, I can say. Simon, what do we got coming up before we say Dewey to all of our OIT family in the chat?
We do have tomorrow the MSP Dispatch week wrap up. That's with Tony and Ray hosting that. On Tuesday, we have MSP Dispatch at the start of the week, so catch up on the industry news from over the weekend. MSP Dispatch presented by the MSP Media Network. We also have on May 5th at 1 p.m. a partner for standardized, secure, and scale with automation with Lion On May 12th, we have the Tech Bar podcast again, episode 37 with Alex Harding and Connor Swam. And then on May 18th and May 19th, we're going to be at the 7-figure.
They can't hear you, Simon.
They can't hear me?
You're not on screen, dude. Thank you, Brittany.
Sorry.
We
We were
appreciate
just
you.
listening to him through somebody else's mic. It was fine.
Oh,
Okay,
let me mute us so you can use.
okay, guys. So I'll run through this again. So tomorrow, MSP Dispatch Week Wrap Up. That's with Tony and Ray hosting that. Catch up on the week wrap up of the industry news. On Tuesday, we're back with MSP Dispatch presented by the MSP Media Network. Catch up on the weekends the news from over the weekend. May 5th at 1 p.m. We have partner first, standardized, secure, and scale with automation. That's with Kim Joyce of Lion Guard. May 12th, we're back at the Tech Bar Podcast, episode 37, with Alex Farling and Connor Swom. And then May 18th and May 19th, if you're in Dallas, catch us at the 7 Figure MSP live event. Our team member Matt will be there, so make sure you get some swag. You say hi to the team and you come take pictures with us.
Sure. All right. So with that, thank you so much. I think we should all say Dewey together. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dewey! All right.
This has been a broadcast of